mailbox. In the mailbox? What were you expecting? It's from the people trapped inside. You see the spell. It distorts memories to... Gertly. What do we have to do? We will have to go into town. The man claims he's a private detective. We'll need proof and some kind of radio. You're saying that if we go on the scavenger hunt, I'll be able to get back to work back in May? Gregory begins to laugh at the empty, open expanse of the sanitarium lot. Do you hear yourself? That's exactly what I'm telling you, Cenifer regards Gregory sternly. You keep the tough love for your customers. I want to go home. Do you understand? I want out. I'll do what you say if that's how I'm going to get there. I'm hoping to wake up from all this momentarily. Anyway, off we go. We've got to go shopping. Let's go shopping. We gotta go to town to go shopping. Save the game. Okay, now we have to go to town. Which is not that way. Maybe down here? No. Okay. Cenifer, who are these people? Who did this? I haven't known them long. They're called the Society of Delphic Friendship. How will you stop them, or send us back, or whatever it is you tend to do? The society is old here in Essex Falls. We'll need to find a historical record, perhaps a book at the library that talks about their operations. It won't be specific, probably won't look that evil at all. So a library book will show you where, and then what? We go there and ask them to stop? Gregory's question borders sarcasm, but there is an earnest need to know. Something like that, yes. We may need to be violent. Will that be okay with you? A cruel smile tinges Gregory's lips. That'd be just fine by me, man. Oh, Gregory. Got some darkness in you, bud. What? Yeah, you did. It's a goofy shooting animation. Gun punch. It's like she's attacking with like a crystal ball. Oh my god, fucking random encounters. She's 0 damage. Like, what is even the purpose of this? Geez, there's quite a rate for them apparently, huh? Oh no, 4 damage. We sense a great power coming from behind the door, but we can't go in. What the hell is this? This is a jail. Oh, it's a police office. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? Good afternoon, officer. Well, I'd like to keep this as private as possible, you understand? And of course, ma'am, the officer does not look up from his desk work. It's just that, well, my husband he's been out of sorts recently. I've decided to have it looked into. The police officer drops his pencil at the desk and lands his full attention directly upon Cenifer. So what is it exactly you want the police department to do? Well, I wanted to confirm that the man I'm hiring is a true, as you say, professional. He claims to be a registered private investigator with the state of Massachusetts, and I was hoping to verify that with you. The officer sighs unpleasantly. Suppose I can put in a call. Why don't you give me a couple of hours and I'll see what I can turn up, alright? What's the gentleman's name? Aloysius Monroe, a registered private investigator, as I've said, thank you. We're still looking into that, okay. Wow, ghost car. Okay. Gotta fight more guys. What does Mystic Drop do? No idea. $75 sanity, I guess. I don't know. Oh man, the battling in this game is just really bland. It's pretty much just the, seems to be just like the generic RPGMaker with a ATB gauge thrown on. Oh no, a sorcerer this time actually might take some damage. Especially if we miss. Let's see if we can do this though, and then he can't cast spells. Nope, still cast spell. Miss. Miss. There we go. Why did I try to do anything but basic attacks? That was foolish of me. See, when that's the case in a game, that's what it's like. Okay, like when the best option is to just spam basic attack. Like what the fuck? Why even have all that other shit then? Oh my god. These battles are just so pointless. Fucking hell. These people can't hit worth shit. 420. Come on. Yay! Oh, that guy actually disappeared. $18 found. That's the first time we found any money. Laudanum. Yay, we made it to the library. Fiction S through Z. Oh my god. Am I supposed to? I have to really go to. Why can't I run in here? Some bullshit. Oh, look at that. Help the trap man to write his memories from within, but from outside we'll need to find and disrupt the ritual. Do you enjoy fighting, Gregory? It'll be about the first part of this nightmare I've enjoyed. Who are we supposed to be fighting? Those guys we have been fighting. The Society of Delphic Friendship built a rest house here in Essex Falls, historic building established in 1680. If anyone is still there, we're going to have to fight them, kill them if necessary. Are you okay with that? From down the aisle appears briefly that the young girl looked up from her studies. Sennifer pauses, waits, hears no reactions, and continues. Are you okay with that? It sounds like it's on them that I'm even in this mess. I'm just peachy with that. You lead the way, Miss Sennifer. I'll be ready. We'll just borrow this book for the time being. Can we read it? Weird. take the time to investigate every single one of these bookshelves, because I don't really care, and we can't run in here, that's annoying. Senia Curio, is this a store? Welcome, let me know if you need help with anything, okay? Don't touch anything that looks too delicate. What a strange floor. So... okay. Build your own kit from Europe. This one's for making a toy radio. Radio, you say? I will take this if it is available. Certainly, only $100. Will you buy the radio? Yeah. Okay, yay, we had enough money. And we had to go in here for the radio. One of the first candlestick telephones ever invented. That's a fine perfume from a city nestled in the sands of Morocco. A very rich cologne from Paris. Display the site of Comfort Egyptian archaeological dig site. That's cool. We got the radio thing we're gonna need. Close for the day. Ghost car. More guys to fight. Yay. So, this part of the game, pretty simple. You just kind of walk around. You gotta go to the library, the other building, those are the other places you could go to. So it was pretty straightforward. There are a lot of these random encounters here, which is kind of annoying. I think that they're here in case you don't have money, so you can grind for money, I guess. I'd be very frustrated if I had to do that. I'm glad that... now I'm happy I didn't spend any money when we had the chance, because probably would have had to do this for a while to get $100. Look at this shit, they just miss all the time. You only get the money when you fight the Elder too, so jeez. The rate's just too high though. And if you did have to try to get the Elder, like, we've only seen one fight with him, I think. And then you can't run away, so you have to complete every combat that you encounter. I mean, you're looking at wasting a lot of your freaking time. Now, it makes me wonder if, like, this is intentional and, like, there's another huge difficulty spike coming up. So, like, you're supposed to grind here. We're getting 90 XP. We still haven't leveled either of our guys up. How close are they? 200. 200. Well, 290. So, three more fights. Hey, an Elder. Cool, and just blaze. Of course he misses. Why wouldn't he miss? She missed too. Oh, you might as well just get him a level because they're pretty close. Wow. They do 0 damage. Like, what the fuck is the point? Why am I fighting enemies that don't do any damage? Why do they take so many hits to go down if they're like, they're not a threat. They're literally not a threat. We can't even fucking hit them half the time. And we still have to hit him like 3 times. Jesus Christ. Gregory can't hit worse shit. Something seems off about the RNG, like, we only got a critical hit once the entire time we've been playing. miss all the time. Yay, we didn't miss. We killed it. That took way too fucking long for a battle that didn't matter. I mean, it took like no damage. Cult Sorcerer. Oh boy, if he actually hits. Oh, he hit. Oh, it goes so much faster when our attacks actually land. Utterly pointless. So 0 damage. Why? Like, this is bizarre. There we go. They leveled up. Okay. Let's use up some water. Get them nice and healed. Then we'll save. What? We're supposed to go there. Fight more, god damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Thought the books, oh maybe I was supposed to use the book at the door. Oh shit. This game has some fun points, and then there's points that just drag. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, right. Oh yes, Aloysius Monroe, registered private investigator of the state. He's legitimate, although he's wanted for questioning in the township of Little Bearland, West Massachusetts. Something to do with his secretary. Here is a copy of his identification. Receive Monroe's ID. Do be careful if you decide to hire him. Looks like a bit of shade in his past, you see. Of course I will. Thank you so much, officer. Of course, ma'am. Take care. Alright, that's what we forgot to do. Yay! Okay, let's save the game. Grab our shit. The detective reaches into the slot, produces a box and an envelope. The box reads, "Build it yourself, crystal tuner radio," and appears simple enough. He sets this aside and opens a note. Out of the envelope falls a transcript of Monroe's private investigation registration paperwork. Oh, I feel faint, Monroe says aloud, clutching the proof of his identity to his chest. After a moment's collection, Monroe opens the box and assembles the radio. Received one radio. Received Monroe's ID. Okay, now what? I'm like afraid to go to that door. I will have a drink. guess we're not supposed to go down there. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I hope this works. Okay, weird. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is some bullshit. What the fuck kind of venting did they do in this game? We lost the radio. What the fuck? Okay, so I guess we'll do this first this time. Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. How the this is insane. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So, how do we continue the game? We keep breaking it. Do we have two of those now? Yeah, now we have two radios and two Monroe's edgies. Why is everything breaking? How the fuck do I just do this shit? Okay. Okay. Can't do shit talking to her. Can't do anything on these. No. What am I supposed to do? What the fuck? I hope this works. nothing else we can fucking do here. Yeah, I need some help because I don't know what the fuck to do. This makes no sense. Now we're here. We can't do anything over here. So what the fuck is the point? Am I supposed to just fucking wait? Like, what the hell? I'm confused. I'm confused. Look it up online.
Surely, we all have figured out that.
Okay. Looks like nobody's done a let's play of this that I can find on YouTube. Oh man. Oh, what the fuck? Nothing's happening in the game, right? No. Oh my god. Nobody's done a playthrough, a let's play playthrough, so I can't figure out what to do. Oh man. This is funny. Oh yeah, there's not even a video of the ending. Oh, is there a walkthrough anywhere? A walkthrough. Okay. Get this guide started. It's not a guide. Why did you link it to me then? Steam game. Guides. There are no guides. Okay. Da, 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 da. What the fuck? can't find any information. Nobody really plays this game, I guess. Because I can't find any fucking information on it. I thought that I found a walkthrough for it at one point, but I'm not seeing it. How about guide? Let's search for guide. I'm not seeing a guide. Guess we'll search game facts just to see. And no. Nothing. Okay, I don't know what the fuck to do. Obviously waiting here isn't the answer. There doesn't appear to be anything we can do with anything. I'll try one more time, I guess. So we have the items. And I'm supposed to set things right or whatever. We've tried activating all this shit. So we can't do anything there, and then the radio's just gone. And then if we do this, if we investigate this side, he says, I hope this works, okay. And then, pardon me, yep, and then, though I will have a drink. Whatever you say, Monroe. And then, that should be it. Okay, and we got this shit again. Here he has. And I don't know what to do. It's fucking broken. We figured it out. Yay! I believe this is where the ritual was cast. When you dispel it, if we're to be free of the stone and you're to return to work. Sure looks friendly in there. I expect a fight, so be prepared. Let's get going. Gregory places his hand in Sennefer's and at once feels a powerful jolt of seething malice. He withdraws his hand sharply. What was that? I feel ill. A small taste of what we're up against. Powerful magic is at work within. Be ready. Powerful magic. Powerful magic. See the dark on the walls there? Water damage might have been a sink in here once. Aren't you just full of surprises? Sennefer remarked in a friendly manner. Walking on the wall. let's not go up or down yet. Let's do this floor first. Hey, any of this shit appears to have been ransacked some time ago. Hey, it's books. Hello, books. Wait, where's shit? Okay. Is there anything in this little cubby? No. Let's go upstairs. Okay. There we go. Oh god, it's a mess for certain. Let's make a case to see what's here. Appears he took his own life. Who knows how long ago? The body is so cold. I'm not liking these sort of folk much. Received a key in yellow. Ooh, a yellow key. What's this shit? What the fuck is that? A unicycle? Supposed to be like a tire or something? We can stand on them apparently. Oh, I guess I was supposed to go all the way around here. What do you suppose the pulleys are up there for? Oh, those are pulleys. Water themes and punishments are common among Massachusetts coastal cults. They may suspend members as a means of righting flawed behavior. That's a cold way of putting it. Yeah, I'd say so. So even though they're on the ceiling, though, we can walk on them. Unintelligible guttural speech emits from the bipedal creature. Behind it, a black altar rises against the wall, within which sits a glowing sphere of black color. Black in color, the monster howls shrilly. Is that the thing we gotta kill? We are certainly going to try, Jennifer replied slowly, an unease permeating her voice. I did not expect this. You didn't? What did you think would be here? Not some guy with burns on his skin? He has used occult magic, but he himself is of another world, Gregory. At least a part of him is. Like an alien? Here in Essex, another rapid-fire burst of guttural verbiage emits from beneath the cowl. He clasps his hands together, intoning verses. Here it comes. Arthula emerged. Cult sorcerer emerged. Cult blade emerged. Alright. So, we want to focus on the sorcerer. What do you got going on? Raise attack power, increase defense, raise magic defense. Sure. Haha, reflect. But it didn't actually damage him, it just did less damage to her. I don't know, bizarre. Oof. Huh. So it doesn't seem like these cult NPCs are any stronger than the ones we've been fighting in town. They're pretty easy. Now we just gotta deal with Narthula, who's not really doing very much damage. Can we put him to sleep? No. Okay. $129. So it's less than shooting him, I imagine. Let's see. Oh, okay. We still don't know if it's less. Yeah, it's less than shooting him. Oh no, chilling shape. Sure, let's just heal Gregory. Damn. And that was super easy. 868 XP, huh? Fortune teller, which heaves momentarily, catching her breath. Are you alright? I am. What was that thing? How many of them are there? Senefer pauses then. He was a man who traded power for his soul. You know such lessons, yes. Yeah, okay, no, that thing is, I mean, there's things that you can do, and then the things that he did. I mean, if you're in some office down the street, and this thing has been hiding under this house since, oh my god, for over 250 years. Gregory is pacing steadily now, his arms crossed, tightly mumbling to himself. Gregory? Alien, human aliens, under the earth, waiting, sleeping, dreaming. He's going crazy. I get an item from him? No. The sphere encapsulating the disjointed sanitarium hums evenly. Within, Senefer can see Monroe moving about. When I dispel the ritual, several months of time will unwind. Senefer casts a pained gaze to Gregory. He will be better for it, that's for certain. Senefer begins to chant and trace ideograms over the purple sphere, from which cracks emerge, billowing the room in light. So I guess that means that guy's probably not actually going to be dead, so we're going to have to fight him again. What the fuck? Hello? A dogged fogginess clings to Monroe as though dreaming. Are we in Yuggoth? I suppose I should save the game. Is anyone there? Webley? Pendleton? Where are you guys? An articulate grunting cuts through the detective's mind, followed by a low series of intonations in various languages before finally it speaks. Hold, mister, see me. To describe the appearance of the segmented creature floating before the detective is to invoke ants, bees, beetles, and other insects, save for the head where a glowing sphere of energy buzzed. Its voice was in his mind. This did not hurt, but there was a tingling he could not touch with his fingers, and his neck began to twitch involuntarily. Ask the creature something. Can you hear the screaming as we can? It is the piercing of the aether, the invasion of that which exists by that which does not exist. We are as you are, we dwell the void. In between many realities, you will be awake again soon. You are another walker of the weave, you have a part to play, as do we all. It is necessary for you to put the stone into its proper place. It belongs there, in the veil, keeping back that which should not be. Checking his pockets, the detective realizes he does not have the stone. Where is it? How do we get back? You have already been to the shores where Bayaki land on Earth. They will bear you to Yuggoth, to the Vale of Mebara. There you will silence the screaming. There are countless questions while a rushing feeling pulls the detective from sleep. Monroe comes to, standing outside the Essex Falls Sanitarium. A note on the door reads, visiting hours 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Friday. There's a gentle breeze across the grassy yard. Monroe, are you all right? I believe I am. What has happened? Why are we here? I think we were teleported here from that pump house. Can't imagine why, though. Yay. Now we can leave. Oh, there's that other door, though. Oh, hey, Gregory. Man blinks his eyes cold times. Are you supposed to be here? You saved us, Gregory. Senefer, huh? Senefer says it's rusted shut, guys. We can't go in there. So, what do we do with it? Did anyone else have the dream of the giant bug? Monroe peers away with a strange smile on his face. I think we need to get back to Cape Cod, Pendleton. That means another trip to Miskatonic. How do you feel about talking to Stoddard on your terms this time? Oh, that son of a... He and I are going to have words, that's for certain. Leave for it, yes. Yeah, right here. The academic grimace is a pain as Pendleton slams him against the bookshelf. He grunts as he speaks. This isn't necessary. with a dark look in his eyes.
We're nowhere close to what I think is necessary for you, friend. I think you knew exactly where that radio would send us. Did you expect those cutthroats to kill us too?
For God's sake, Pendleton. Don't be dense. I knew the Stone's origins and a tuner was involved. Of course it would have made sense that the two would send you back with the right frequency. How was I to know it would put you in some cultist playhouse?
That's good, Professor. Very slick. I think everyone we've spoken to about this has known more about it than us since the very beginning. And I'd say I've got my hooks in the worst of them. Who are these people? What are they doing in Chile?
Enough of this interrogation. I don't have a damn clue what you're saying, and I refuse to answer.
Arthur struck Stoddard across the face with the back of his hand, turning his indignant tantrum into pained howling. If you don't want me to start throwing you around this room, you would better start telling me some truth.
Enough, Pendleton. You're the only going to kill the man this way.
Nobody's going to get killed at all here.
Monroe finally adds over Stoddard's yelping.
Because Stoddard's going to tell me where that radio is. And then he's going to tell us how those cultists get to Yuggoth.
Stoddard looks to Monroe with a quizzical expression as he finally quiets.
That's how it got here, isn't it? We'll never know for certain, but one of those cultists must have brought it back from Yuggoth. So how do they travel there? It isn't the way you tried, so...
Monroe steps forward, towards the professor, who shudders at the closeness.
How do they get to Yuggoth, Professor?
I mean, I don't know for certain. It's private miskatonic knowledge. Pendleton suddenly stops and lifts his nose into the air, sniffing audibly.
You smell that, Webley?
He turns back to Stoddard.
I think that's the smell of a fireplace going. I tell you what, I'm going to give you this chance to answer Mr. Monroe's question, or I'm going to start cooking you limb by limb.
Absolutely dumbstruck, Stoddard gazes helplessly at Pendleton, then to Webley, then to Monroe, as though looking for confirmation of the threat. He found it. Defeated. The magic is known as the Moonlight Call. It will summon the Star Steed, the Bayaki, though I have never seen one myself.
And you have this call written down, and text we can take with us.
If your friend will put me down. Without breaking eye contact, Pendleton slowly releases Stoddard. It's just over here. Here, the Moonlight Call. The radio is in my desk if you intend to return to Cape Cod.
Thank you. We will be taking the radio with us. I hope you don't mind.
Stoddard does not reply, merely shaking his head in response. Who are these people? Those are our guys. This game is fairly buggy. Okay, I guess we got the thing. I guess we didn't get the thing. There we go. It started build. Capable of sending the three of us to Chantry and Cape Cod. Travel to Cape Cod, yeah. Arthur wobbles a bit as he comes to.
Well, here we are again. Now what? Now we call our ride.
Monroe produces the Moonlight Call scroll from his vest, unfurling with earnest intention to read it there and now. There is a pause, then he sighs. Here, Webley, I don't understand the language. Webley takes the paper and scans it quickly, reciting the unknown tongue in lyrical cadence. Oh, look at that. Webley. Webley has not stopped reading. It has not noticed the large bird-like beast with dark draped wings and a long beak swooping down from the sky. Finally, he completes the recitation.
Look out!
The creature comes to a fast halt, grasping Webley in his claw. Pendleton is next, protesting, beating against his leg. Monroe looks on in horror, unaware of the second beast until it has gripped him. He screams wildly as the ground gets further away. A pterodactyl's got us. They sound like the peanut butter kid. The creature settled the three men down upon the hard, strange ground of Yuggoth before lifting off to the heavens again.
How?
We saw Jupiter, Monroe, Jupiter. We flew right past it on the back of a winged bird. Webley's voice trails off, and then he does as well. Monroe feels a numbness around his skull, a kind of pressure he can't quite define. The sky is pale green, somewhat like the water, but thinner. And Webley was right. They had seen Jupiter. Monroe, did we travel to somewhere else in Massachusetts? I think it would be okay if we did at this point. Pull yourself together, Arthur. Webley's running around like a loon. I can't have the both of you cracking if I'm about to lose it, too. Webley, get a hold of yourself, man. Man, it's really dark. Save the game again, I guess. We're not ready to go yet. What? Jupiter and Mars, yes, they were within our grasp, and if I read that paper in its little letters, I could see them again. Finally, as though he could see Monroe. Why do you suppose we could breathe? I haven't a clue, Webley, and it doesn't matter. We came here to do something, remember? Do you realize what a scientific breakthrough this is? It's astronomical. It's beyond all comprehension. The Pendleton Agency has discovered spaceflight. Arthur, do you hear me over there? Webley, keep your voice down, Pendleton hollered, turning red in the face. Webley, let's go explore here a bit. See if we can't finally get those cold people off our backs for good, and then come back and see Jupiter again. Right? Jupiter, my god, Jupiter and Mars. Where are we? Wherever those cultists land when they travel here. We'll need to find wherever this damn stone came from and put it back. Put it back. Yes, let's not assume it's going to be a drawn-out endeavor when we've so little understanding of what the stone's purpose even is. Professor's voice has shifted a bit now to a more reasonable pitch with less nervousness and waver to it. Let's get to it then. No purpose hanging around here. Monroe cast a steady gaze at Webley for a long minute. Alright. Now we can get the fuck out. Save again so we don't have to read that fucking dialogue.